watching these videos, oh, it's not pain. Oh, you have pain the first few days. And then no, guys, no, no, no. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Ania Danye, and if this is your first time here, welcome. Here on this channel, I like to do makeup, hair, vlogs, lifestyle videos, a little bit of everything. So if that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing. As you can tell by the title, I'm here to tell you things that I wish I knew before getting a BBL. So I'm going to answer a few questions before we get started because everyone always asks. I did get my surgery done at Mia Aesthetics with Dr. Mehio. It was $7,600, I believe. I have a video on everything, how I pay for everything, so if you want to watch that, make sure you go click this link above here. I did get a BBL and lipo 360. If you don't know what a BBL is, it's basically a fat transfer. They take fat for 12 different areas and then put it into my butt. I did do a lot of research before getting a BBL, like a lot of research. I did a year of research before getting a BBL, and there are things that I learned, but there are some things that nobody ever really told me about. So this is from the day of surgery, before surgery, and even after surgery. So I'm going to just jump right in, and they're in no particular order. I'm going to be bouncing around. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my computer because I have all my notes there. The first thing that I wish I knew about surgery, guys, I wish I knew how smelly it was before this. Oh my goodness. There are so many fluids coming out of you. You know, when you get your lymphatic drainage massages, there's fluid in you. They pump fluid in you when you're having surgery, and you have to drain all this fluid so your skin can reattach to your muscles because it's sitting between your skin and your muscles. So when you drain, it smells, guys, and I drained a lot, especially within the first week and two. At 3 months, I still even experienced fluid. You can feel it in your back, in your stomach, in your sides, and although my incisions are closed, you drain fluid naturally through peeing, and that's why they tell you to lower your salt intake and up your water intake because you want to get those fluids out of you so you can heal faster. But guys, these smells, it doesn't smell good. It does not smell good. Another thing that I learned, kind of like, I knew it before going into surgery, but I have to emphasize this: you do not get your results fresh off the table, guys. I will post a picture of me at like day one, and I'll post a picture of me now because, guys, it takes time. It takes time. Of course, you know you won't wake up with the results. You have to make sure you care for yourself properly after surgery. This includes getting massages, wood therapy, cavitation machines, and everything like that so you can look the very best. You do not want to miss out on this. Surgery is expensive, y'all, with the faja, the boards, the foams, the waist trainer, all the extra materials that you need to buy afterwards. So make sure you have enough money to keep up with your surgery and make the body the way that you want it, because you will not have that body coming off of surgery. And if you think that your results are what they are after surgery, you're wrong, and you have to just put in more work into your body, and it takes time. Let's talk about the pain with surgery, because everybody, I keep watching these videos, oh, it's not pain. Oh, you have pain the first few days, and then no, guys, no, no, no. I can say that it's not like a pain, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It is very uncomfortable, but it is also painful at times. A lot of people say, no, it's just uncomfort. No, it can be painful. Granted, the first 3 days or so, the first week even, will be really hard and really painful, and it does get better as time goes on, but it still hurts. Like, even at 3 months now, when I sit down without wearing my faja, my back burns really bad, guys, and I'm still tender in some spots. So please don't think that, oh, you're gonna get your surgery and you're gonna heal fast, you're not gonna feel any pain. No. And I did this surgery with no pain medication at all because Dr. Mehio does not prescribe pain medication anymore. So if I can do it, you can do it. But guys, it takes time. It definitely takes time, and it does get very depressing at times, which brings me into my next point. When you sleep and when you're laying down, you don't understand. Like, I swear to God, I took sitting down for granted. You don't understand how much you sit down on your butt all day. Laying down, this is another thing that I wish I knew before surgery. Laying down the whole time, guys, I had problems in my neck and my chin. Like, it would just hurt so bad, I guess from the position that I was laying. I got really bad headaches until I started sitting down, because you're laying down so much. You're laying down most of the day. You get up, you walk around and stuff like that, but it gets depressing just laying down. You feel like you're not in your normal routine. You're all bloody. You're feeling terrible, like you're in your faja. You're just not feeling it. So surgery, for one, can get very depressing and very emotional, which you guys should know about. If you're doing your research, you should know. They talk about the roller coasters of emotions through surgery and stuff like that. You will have ups and downs. Just make sure you're prepared to lay on your stomach for a long time, which kind of brings me into my next point. I say a long time, but for me, I started sitting at 2 weeks. So a lot of people say, you know, you're not supposed to sit for, I know girls that don't sit for 6 months. sis, how you living life and not sitting physically exhausted? I don't understand. I don't get it. But I got very depressed, like I said, laying down. So I started sitting. I started sitting a little bit with my bobby pillow and my BBL pillow here and there. But I was like, if I'm sitting on this and my results aren't going anywhere, then I'm going to start sitting on my butt, because the BBL pillow is very uncomfortable. The bobby pillow was very weird to take with me places and stuff like that. When I got in a car, it was very hard to use. So I started sitting. I started sitting at 2 weeks, and I feel like sometimes you can sit sooner than they say you can sit. But that's just me. That's just my personal experience. I only lost 1 inch, and that was a week after surgery. But I think that was due to all the swelling and the fluids, because you will swell up during those first weeks of surgery. And don't fall in love with the swollen body, guys, because I'm a victim. I fell in love with my swollen butt fresh off the table, but it will go down a little bit. I still love how I look now, but I still want that plumpness back. You know, I still want the plumpness back. So don't fall in love with the surgery body you get up off the table with. Please don't. Another thing I wish I knew before having surgery is about the swelling and the burning. I know I talked about it a little bit earlier, but guys, it is so painful and it's so annoying. Like, even like I said, at 3 months, I still burn and swell now. Please try to avoid alcohol. Please try to avoid salty foods, guys. I did not listen, and you can definitely tell the difference when you have a drink or you have salty food and you completely swell up, and it feels ridiculous. To avoid swelling, I only drink on the weekends, and I only tried to drink on the weekends. Let me correct. I only tried to drink on the weekends, and I try to drink a gallon of water a day. I also have these lymphatic drainage drops, which I talked about in my other videos so many times, which I freaking love. Lymphatic drainage drops really help me release a lot of fluid that I was holding on to, and also arnica tablets are really good for swelling. So if you take arnica tablets with the lymphatic drainage drops, guys, I promise you, it is the best thing ever. So I really want to talk about the recovery process right now. And one thing that I didn't know is, you know how they tell you, drink all these electrolytes, drink Pedialyte, Gatorade, all this stuff like that. All these things are great. Like, for the first 2 days after surgery, they're really great. I had a nurse who stayed with me. I did have my nurse from Miami. Anyways, so I had them stay with me, and they were making me a Diva cocktail, and it was Gatorade, Pedialyte, and orange juice, I believe. Gatorade, Pedialyte, and orange juice was the Diva cocktail drink that they had me drink. And I was drinking like 2 of these a day, and like for the first 3 days. And then the third day, when I was getting my massages, by the way, I got my massages done with the Squeeze lady, so make sure y'all go check her out, because her and her team are amazing. But anyways, the masseuse was, you know, massaging me, you know, getting all my fluids out. She was like, oh my God, you're really swollen. Why are you so swollen? What are you drinking? I was telling her, you know, I'm drinking water. I have the Diva cocktail. She's like, oh my God, no, you need to stop that. It's too much sodium in these drinks, which it is. But when you think about Gatorade and Pedialyte, there is so much sodium in these drinks, and your body is holding on to all of that. So that's why I was experiencing a lot of the pain and the burning, and when I moved and stuff like that. Once I stopped drinking that stuff, guys, I'm telling you, I felt so much better. Granted, there was still some pain there, but I just felt so much better, because I wasn't holding on to those fluids, and it wasn't that burning sensation that I felt before. So make sure after surgery, you can have those drinks for the first few days, but make sure after that you stop it, guys. Just stop it completely, because you will swell like crazy. So since we're talking about drinking, another thing that I wish I knew before having surgery is how much you pee, guys. Let me tell y'all, it is so annoying. First of all, it's so annoying because when you're in a faja, you have to use the urinal. Like, you can't sit on the toilet regularly, but I was peeing like every second, especially with these lymphatic drainage drops. They have you going to the bathroom a lot, guys. So just be prepared for that. Make sure you get a proper urinal that fits. I do have a really good urinal. I know other girls like use these really small urinals. No, make sure you have something that's going to cup your vagina properly, so there's no pee getting anywhere. I will insert a picture of the urinal that I use, and I will leave a link down below where you can purchase it. I got mine off of Amazon. But yes, you pee every 2 seconds, and which is really good, because you know you are draining a lot of fluids, but it can get annoying. So just be prepared for that. Make sure you have your wipes, your napkins, wherever you go, guys, because you're peeing everywhere. You are peeing literally everywhere, okay? So now I want to talk about fajas. Now, when I went down to Miami and had my surgery, I woke up in a stage 1 faja. That's what everybody wakes up in. And it's very loose fitting and stuff like that. I think mine was a 2X that I woke up in. So I went to my post-op the next day, and I was like, ooh, I need to get another faja, because, you know, I want to wash one while I'm wearing one, you know, just so I can have 2 to switch on and off. But I didn't think about, I told them to give me the same size that I woke up in, but you're losing so much fluid so fast that you should size down. If you're going to get a second stage 1 faja while you're in Miami, which I recommend that you do, I also recommend that you stage down and also get a stage 2 while you're down there, because guys, it is so hard. You don't understand how much fluid you lose so fast, and these fajas get really big really fast. So you have to find like alternative methods, like if you purchase online, because it's going to take a while for it to arrive. When you're in Miami or wherever you are, if they have a faja store, please try to get one, or please try to order one ahead of time so you can have it when you're ready for it. Since we're on the topic of fajas, guys, I wish I knew The first time I got my stage 2 faja, guys, it was squeezing me real tight. It was so tight that I couldn't even fit lipofoams in it. Okay, let's start there. I think I got in it way too early, but that's neither here or there. It was so tight on me, and I went to sit down and go eat. You know, I'm kneeling at this time. I wasn't sitting yet. I'm kneeling and I'm eating, and I was so hungry because I haven't ate all day. Guys, make sure you don't eat fast when you have a faja on. Make sure you don't eat fast when you are compressed tightly. This sounds like common sense, right? But your girl was not thinking about it. Guys, I ate that food so fast, and then all of a sudden I started feeling burning in my stomach and in my chest and stuff. Oh my God, guys, I had to get out of that faja. Just make sure you eat slowly when you're in the faja, and make sure you don't overeat, because you will get cramps and it will be very painful. Just watch what you're eating and how fast you're eating, because I know it sounds like it would make sense, but your girl was not thinking about it. Another thing that I wish I had learned before surgery is how cut up your elbows get, guys. Back to my point of laying down on your stomach a lot, you are using your elbows a lot, guys. My elbows got so dark because I was using them a lot. You're moving around with them, you're lifting yourself up with them, so it's like, yes, I knew that you were using your elbows a lot, but you don't understand how bad it becomes. And make sure you keep them moisturized, because mine started to crack. Even when I was moisturizing daily, my elbows still were cracking and bleeding. Like, I had scars, and I wish I had a picture to show you guys, but I don't. It was really bad, guys, and that also contributed to my depression, because it's like, yo, this is something else I have to worry about. And while we're on the topic of talking about bruises and, you know, scars and stuff, I have really bad, I have my faja on now, but let me show you guys. It cleared up a little bit, but my faja started, if you have big breasts and, you know, they're heavy, which I do, it will leave indentations. And I know, like, I had them from my bras and stuff like that growing up. They're really thick because the faja straps are really thick, and my boyfriend pointed it out to me, and it made me very self-conscious. But I was like, oh my God. So just make sure, if you have a faja on and you have really big boobs, put like a padding down there so it won't rub so tightly against your shoulders and create that, you know, dark mark. It's something that can be taken care of. You know, I'm trying to use bio oil right now to lighten them back up. And it has been working, because it was a lot darker than this, guys. It was really bad. Just make sure you're aware of your skin and taking care of your skin and moisturizing it daily. Granted, I could not prevent this from moisturizing my skin daily. It's just something that happens because of friction. It's like when your thighs rub together. Next thing that I wish I learned before having surgery. Your hair can fall out, guys. There's a lot of things that can happen after surgery that I was not aware of. I did not know your hair can fall out. Granted, I don't think any of my hair is falling out. I have locks underneath this wig. I do have locks, and it's kind of really hard for me to tell. My hair is already pretty fine anyways, so that was something I was really worried about. So I started taking biotin along with collagen. Collagen is for the skin, you know, but I did take biotin just to help my hair and my nails get strong, and collagen to help my skin retract. Also, if you're considering getting a tape method after surgery, guys, just know, and if you haven't seen my video on the tape method, make sure you go watch it. I will leave a link above and down below in the description box. But guys, the tape method can be a little bit painful. Now, I've had the tape method done a few times. One time, the first time I ever got it done, it was by a lady who did not know what she was doing, and it was very painful. Like, the removal process was very painful. However, having the actual tape on your skin can be also painful. It takes some time to get used to. Like, the first day, every time you eat and your skin will start to expand, you can feel it. You can feel the tape expand. You can feel it pulling at your skin. You can feel it pulling at your hairs. I'm not saying this for anybody to be scared. I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time what to expect. Now, you may have a different experience, and if you do, please let me know down below in the comment section if you have a different experience with this. But it's like every time I moved, the tape would move as well, and I could feel it like sticking and pulling at my skin. It was very uncomfortable. I have done a tape method on myself twice, and it wasn't as bad because I wasn't wrapped all the way around my sides. I just did it to lift the skin above my belly button. When you are wrapped completely, guys, it can be a little tight and painful, and make sure you get the proper tape removal. Don't do like me and remove it with oil, because that will be very, very painful. Please, there's glue removal that you can get on Amazon. You can find it at a lot of different stores, but make sure you get that to help you remove the tape, and make sure you're going slowly so you don't damage your skin. So I basically covered everything that I wanted to talk about, except for this one last point, which I know we talk about, we hear all the time, but you really don't understand these things until you have surgery. And it is the constant ups and downs, the overthinking that you may do or may go through. Now, like I said, I know they said it would be a roller coaster of emotions, but I did not know it was going to be like this. I did not know it was going to be like this, because let me tell y'all, every day I'm like, oh my God, did my butt get bigger? Did my butt get smaller? Oh my God, what size is my waist? What size is this? What size is that? You begin to overthink. I'll look in the mirror one day and be like, oh my God, my butt looks so good. You know, I look really good. Then the next day, or 2 seconds later, not even the next day, 2 seconds later, I'd be like, oh my God, I think my butt got smaller. I think my butt got smaller. So I measure myself not every day anymore. I used to do it every day, but they kind of got obsessive, and I was like, I need to chill out because there's nothing really I can do. Why measure yourself every day? If you lose an inch, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Anyways, so I would measure myself, and I measure 45 inches every single time, even when your mind is playing tricks on you. Your mind will play tricks on you, guys. This is a new body. It is kind of like a traumatic experience that you have went through. So it's like your mind is gonna play tricks on you, but guys, if you want to stay grounded, measure yourself. I don't say every day, but measure yourself so you can keep track of your results and where you are. I also feel like from having the surgery, I point out so many other insecurities that I was fine with before having surgery. Like my boobs have now become like an insecurity for me because it's like, now I can't wear cute tops. I have this banking body and I want to wear cute clothes, and I thought I could wear cute clothes, but it's like I can't wear too cute tops because I can't find a really good bra to go with. So it's like pointing out other insecurities in me, but it's like I'm at a point in my life where like, yo, you pay all this money, your biggest insecurity was your butt, you look good, so my boobs is going to be what it's going to be at this point. Try not to nitpick at yourself, guys. You are beautiful the way you are, with all your insecurities, with all my loose skin, with all my dark marks and everything. I'm still beautiful and I still love myself, but it definitely has made me think about other things in my body that I want to fix, like my arms, you know, like this little chin down here. But do not let it consume you, and do not become obsessed with it, guys. It is okay to fix it and do whatever you want to do, but don't come obsessive with it, and just know your limits, guys. You are beautiful either way. Either way, you're beautiful, okay? All right, guys. So I basically covered everything that I wanted to talk about, and I just wanted to end this video here and say thank you so much for watching this video. I love you guys. Thank you so much for over 700 subscribers. I can't do this without you guys, and I really love when you guys engage with me. So please engage, leave some comments down below, tell me how you're doing. Make sure you turn on that notification bell so you can get notified every single time I post a video, okay? And stay tuned for my 3-month BBL update. I will have a video coming on that soon. And drop down below any other videos that you would like to see. I think I want to do a video about repairing your body before surgery because someone has asked me to do that, and it's just like, I didn't have any complications after surgery, so I think I did it well, and I think I'm gonna drop a video on that. Just let me know, guys, what you want to see. And again, thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.